back to Movie Review Mom. And if this is the very first time that you're here, yay, you're here. I'm so glad. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. And my goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision for you and your family as to whether or not you want to spend time and money watching a specific film. So that specific film I'm reviewing today is called Shut In. This gritty and dramatic thriller is now available on the Daily Wire. It's TVMA, and the equivalent would be a rated R rating. It's an hour and 28 minutes. I'm going to give you an overview in a nutshell, and I'll point out things I liked and didn't like, tips for parents, themes worth talking about, and some other movies that are sort of similar that I think you might also like. All right, let's get started. In a nutshell, the conservative news site called The Daily Wire has now produced 2 feature films with more to come, they promise. They claim that they're tired of Hollywood producing films with a very leftist political and social agenda. So now they have gotten into the movie business. You can see my movie review of their first film called Run, Hide, Fight by clicking on Movie Review Mom. And actually, I think I'll load it up to play right after this review so you can just watch it and see what I thought about that. The first movie was already made when they bought the distribution rights. And so this second film is different in that the Daily Wire was actually involved in the production of the movie itself. So some people are calling this their first movie. Just because the Daily Wire is involved doesn't mean that this movie is filled with conservative propaganda. Absolutely do not expect a cheesy Christian film. It is definitely not that. The story of the second film is about a young mother who gets locked inside her very big pantry by her violent ex-boyfriend. Now, for some women, that sounds like a dream come true. Be locked inside a pantry? No. She was moving and there wasn't food or all kinds of great stuff left in the pantry. She'd been emptying it out to get ready to move out of this house. And so it was not a pleasant thing. She has to use ingenuity to protect her toddler and her baby from escalating danger on the other side of the heavy pantry door while trying to figure out how to escape. So that sounds kind of like a horror movie, right? Yeah, it kind of is, as well as a thriller filled with harrowing moments. So let me tell you about some of the things I really liked about this movie. First of all, there are so many subtle symbols that add intriguing layers to the story. Notice the symbols of apples where blood is shown, and even the manner in which a character emerges through a structure. I don't want to give anything away. They all are symbols that represent sacrifice, inspiration, temptation, and rebirth. The film does a great job at creating and building tension, especially for mothers who will be watching their worst nightmare unfold and experiencing a roller coaster of emotions. The cinematography is very well done, especially considering all of the tight spaces and angles in which the camera had to work. The camera angles are constantly changing and they keep the scenes interesting. I was impressed. We're able to get inside of the mother's head as she anguishes over every decision. As the movie progresses, we see her attitude toward her children change from annoyance to fierce devotion. I'd never seen any of these actors before, and they all did a really great job, especially 𝗵𝗂𝘃𝗶𝗲, who plays the mother. She's believable and realistic, and I always am happy to discover new actors. Her co-stars also give powerful performances, Jake Horowitz and Vincent Gallo. Now, people have been wondering whatever happened to Vincent Gallo. Well, he's back in this, and you'll like his performance. The little girl played by Luciana Van Dett is completely adorable, and I'd love to see her in more films. And then finally, I love the title of the film, Shut In, because it's not just the pantry that she is shut in. She gets locked and unlocked in various things throughout the movie. And then, of course, when you look symbolically at her life, that adds another element of what shut in might actually mean. All right, so there were a few things that I didn't like despite that praise. First of all, some viewers are going to expect a clean, safe movie since it is produced by the Daily Wire, which is a conservative site for several political podcasts, videos, and shows. The film, however, is very dark and brutal. All of the adults in the movie have had or currently have drug addictions and serious character flaws. The movie definitely does not illustrate a perfect Pollyanna perspective on life. So if you're thinking, oh, conservative movie, that's not what these movies from the Daily Wire are all about. So just to give you a heads up on that. Some tips for parents are that there is bloody, brutal violence, talk and portrayal of drug use, adults and children in perilous situations, 2 deaths, torture, weapons, profanity, talk of a pedophile, and predators, right? So that doesn't sound squeaky clean, does it? It's not. Let me tell you about the themes that are illustrated very well in the movie. They are temptation, guilt, parenting, family, values, legacy, choices, security, sacrifice, second chances, and rebirth. And I should throw in choices and consequences. So ultimately, I really enjoyed this movie. I was like, oh, the whole time. And that's good. So my movie review mom grade is an A. So before we go, let me give you a couple of recommendations for some other movies, 3 movies actually, that I instantly thought of that are kind of that similar vein in that it is one person who is trapped in a very tight space. The first one is called Buried with Ryan Reynolds. That might have flown under your radar. So check that one out. I really like him, and a lot of people have been dismissing him lately because he kind of plays the same character. Not so much in this movie. Another movie is called Crawl. It did very, very well. It's very predictable and cliched. Well, you can see my review on that one, but it does a great job at building that tension and making you think, what are they going to do? They're trapped. And this is trapped in a basement during a hurricane with alligators in Florida. Anyway, it's kind of fun. And then the last one is Disturbia. Very well done and very disturbing. So if you like this type of movie, I think that you'll definitely enjoy those 3 as well. All right, that's it for my movie review. And by the way, click on my description down below because I've got a coupon for you for a 30-day free trial membership on Amazon Prime, and they're getting ready to raise their prices. So if you've thought about whether or not you should buy it now and lock in this price before the price goes up. I think it's $119, but you get free shipping, tons of free stuff, including tons of movies. And then I think it's going up to $139. So just my little shout out, because I know a lot of you watch movies on Amazon Prime or have thought about it. So anyway, check that out. Thank you so much for all of your support, for running over to Patreon, and of course, subscribing and giving my videos a thumbs up. And also, when you comment down below and tell me what you think of the movie or my cute sweater or whatever, it spreads magical YouTube dust all over my YouTube channel, and it helps it to grow. And then another way that my channel is able to grow is by your telling your friends and family to check out my channel. I try to give everybody the heads up and the scoop. So before you waste time watching bad movies, definitely watch my reviews. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. All right, that's it. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.